Hello, I'm Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for the week ahead, starting from the weekend. A few of you have been asking about that. So it starts, I published this on a Friday night for me, so it starts at the weekend and then it's for that week. Well, whenever you're finding it, because this is universal energy. Some of us are ahead of the game, some of us are behind the game. Some of us are right on time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the general reading, general energies for everybody, because we're all influenced by the same kind of energies that are going on the planet. And also the collective consciousness especially is what I'm tapping into here, and what's going on with us all as a unit, all human beings and other beings as well. But then after I've done that, I'm going to go into the specifics for each sign, Aries through Pisces. And so watch the first bit first, otherwise it won't make any sense, because I'm just going to tweak it a little bit for each sign. There's timestamps in the comments and in the description box for this video to jump ahead once you've watched the general part of it to maybe your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, and possible Venus sign as well if you're interested in the romantic stuff. You can cross-watch. It will give you an idea of what your friends and your loved ones are going through right now. And what else? If you want a private reading with me, they are now on limited availability. So I do get my readings out and my services out within 24 hours of you booking them. And so what I'm doing now is I'm only putting out in a 24-hour period what I can do for the next 24 hours. So if you go on my website, behealing.com, and you click on whatever service that you want, it might have 0 left, or it might have 1 left, or 2 or 3 left. And so you can book in. But just know if there's none left, just check back in a few hours' time, or 12 hours' time, or 24 hours' time, and you should be able to get yourself booked in. I'm going to keep it going like that for a while to give you all a chance, and to give me a chance as well to have a day off. Sometimes I'm going to be able to have a day off now, which is awesome. I've got a live show pretty much every day live here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. Would love to see you in there. You can also get readings in there as well by donation, mini reads as well. So super chat, super sticker, all of that. Would love to see you. It's at 7 a.m. Bangkok time. I set it up in advance, so you should see it waiting there on my YouTube channel to see what time it is in your time zone. So let's get into it. What are the energies for this week ahead? It's time to restore, a restorative week. Now, I'm not talking about rest and relaxation with this card today. I'm getting a clear message from it. It's about restoring you back to factory settings in a way. You came here in spirit with particular ideas, a life path, things that you wanted to experience, things you wanted to do, things you wanted to create. You're getting reset back to factory settings here. So getting back on track with what you came here to do. Remembering. It's a big remembering this week. And the fan blows the card over. Okay, so let's get a cat out. Okay. Yeah, a big remembering. Okay, what am I going to do with this? Let's hide it behind that plant a little bit. There we go. And we've got curiosity here. Curiosity killed the cat, or did it? Meet Blaze with eternal kitten eyes. He experiences each instant of sight, smell, and sensation as if for the very first time. His mind is a delightful question mark. Oh, when he meets another kitty, visits an unfamiliar place, or tries something new, his mind is not addled by presumptions and assumptions. He's simply curious and open. Most of all, he's curious about himself. He asks, what am I feeling right now? What do I believe and why do I believe it? What's my heart trying to tell me? Let's cultivate this playful kitten's curiosity so we may continually learn, evolve, and discover. Let's get an important message from that. It could be that something big in your life is ending this week, and that gives you space to start something new. So it could be the end of a significant relationship, end of a job, and just an end of a certain cycle in your life. And then it gives you space in your life to open up to something new. And that's what that redirect is, back to our original intentions for coming here on this planet in this lifetime. There's something very important about this week of getting reset on our life paths, our true life paths. Okay, so a decision to be made this week, but you might feel like you haven't got the full information to make that decision. Feeling a little bit bored, wanting that shake-up to happen. Maybe not wanting the shake-up to happen, but it's going to happen anyway. We've got the Knight of Cups here as well, with a love offer. Could be about relationship for some of you. Wow, but it's about good things for all. Nine of Cups, about wish fulfillment here. Let's get some clarifiers out. Now, for each of these tarot columns, I'm going to clarify for each star sign as well. So that's the clarity that I'll go in for each sign. So we'll find out what it is specifically for each one. But let's get some clarity for general first. What is this Two of Swords about then? Is this decision? It feels like it's going to be a considered decision to me. A considered decision of whether to go in one direction or another. But maybe the blindfold is about, the unsurety about it is about, not being able to see the specifics or having no guarantees. You might come to reading saying, oh, shall I do this or shall I do that? Is this going to work out for the best? Well, you know what? Yes, because everything is always 50-50. 50% challenge. Of course, everything that we choose is going to have challenges because we're here to grow. We're not here to stay stagnant, So it could be that you're searching for guarantees, or you're looking for the fine details. You're looking for some clarity to make a decision, and you're having to weigh things out carefully to make a decision this week. The universe is on your side here, on the side of your spirit, which isn't necessarily the side of your muggle self. Your muggle self, your unmagical self, your unspiritual self, your human self might want peace and boredom like this. Really, you don't want things shaken up. You want steadiness and stuff like that. We don't really. We wouldn't keep on choosing drama over and over again if we wanted that. But you know what's better than drama and boredom? Being on purpose, your soul's path. Then it's really exciting, but it's good exciting. It's not drama exciting. I knew it, you see. I knew this card was coming out. I said it already. It's a completion of a cycle and the start of a new one. Four of Cups, bored. Something needs to end. Something needs to be completed now. A new cycle for a new cycle to begin. So it's a pivotal week, isn't it? This week. It is. I've done the dailies already. It's a pivotal week. Check out the energy updates for each day as we go through this week. It is an important week. I say that every week though. But really, I'm giving you amazing information. Knight of Cups is a nightmare. Why? More cards came out. Let's see. The Ace of Voices. The truth that he comes in with, this Knight of Cups. Him or her. Okay, of work involved. Right, okay. So, Knight of Cups. This is a love offer. Someone coming in with roses saying, shall we? Do you want to go out with me? Do you want to get married to me? Do you want a significant relationship with me? But it's going to be a bit of a nightmare because we're going to have to go and live in this place, or we're going to have to go and live with my family for a while because of this financial situation. You're going to have to leave your location behind, your friends behind, or there's something nightmare about it. There's something kind of unwanted about it, something challenging, some work to do. There's some work involved in this. Ace of Voices, so they're telling you the truth, but they're putting it out on a table. It's like, we can have this great thing together, but there's this and there's this and there's this. And of course, no wonder you're looking at the fine print then of the Two of Swords, because it could be a nightmare, but are you willing to put the work in that's involved? Is that your truth too? You've got to ask yourself. They're coming in with their truth, that it requires you to put some work in. Is that your truth too? Is it worth it for you? Only you get to decide that. You'll know that. Wish fulfillment here, the Nine of Cups. What's your wish fulfillment? Your wish fulfillment could be to say no and to remain single. It could be. Or say no, whatever. I mean, it's not going to be romantic for everybody. It could be a job offer or something like that. It could be a no, and that could be your wish fulfillment. You fulfill your own wishes by yourself. The Muse of Voices, the King of Voices. So this is saying, the King of Swords. This is saying that's about the book smarts, the intellectual, the thinking about it. You know, of course, if this is a romantic situation, your heart is probably a yes. But you've got to think about it because they're coming in with the truth here. The Ace of Voices. It's like it's truth. It's their truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth kind of thing. So they're being brutally honest with you here that it's going to be a nightmare. Yeah. So this is like a love offer saying, but my family are totally against this, and so we're going to have to deal with that. It's a bit of a nightmare, but they're telling you the truth. They're not sugarcoating it. What's your truth? What is your mind saying about that? As I said, it could be a yes and it could be a no, this. But you're still going to get your wishes fulfilled. Either way. You get to decide what will be the fulfillment of your wishes. Now remember, this has got something to do with restoration of life purpose. If it's a no from you to this romance or whatever offer it is, if you decide that it's a no, it could be that the offer that had been on the table or a potential offer that had been there that you've been heading towards was keeping you off your life purpose. I think there's another card here. The Six of Voices. Okay, I'm going to take that with that. So the Six of Voices. So the universe is giving you a helping hand. Yeah, it's this. Okay, that makes more sense now. So you've got to use your smarts about it, but the universe is helping you in that choice for your wish fulfillment. So Two of Swords and the Page of Voices. Having to look at the fine print, wanting some guarantees as well before you make that decision. You can't get any guarantees. You just have to make the decision based on what you've experienced, what you know so far, knowing yourself, knowing what it is that you want, knowing what your wishes are, and deciding, is this going to give me what I want? Has it got the possibility of it, or is it worth it going through this nightmare? If it's involved with that is. You've got new beginnings and letting go. It's almost like a yes or no, isn't it? And new beginnings and letting go. So the new beginnings will require letting go, or you might not want to do. Or the new beginnings might be saying no. The choice could go either way for you here. But you've got the chance of this new beginning. But it always requires change. The Four of Cups in the World. So a boring cycle completes, or something needs to end. It might be that you just accept that you need to say yes to life and know that it will be messy. Of course it's going to be messy. It always is, right? There's always challenge. There's always 50% challenge and 50% gift. But that doesn't mean to say yes to everything. You need to use your mind. Like this is saying, use your mind. Yeah, the completion of a cycle, says the world, and here's death to prove that something needs to end first. So you do need to let something go. Maybe that's been annoying you, boring you. What other emotions is she going through here? Before a new offer can come in, or before you can set off on that new cycle, there's something to end first. So the Knight of Cups comes in, but he comes in with a very honest, no sugar-coated truth about this love offer and the crap that it entails. In a journey. You know what I'm getting from this? It's almost like you listen to this offer and then you imagine it, living it out. It's like you live it out in your imagination. As you go on that inner journey first and imagine it, all the combinations and permutations and all of that of how this could go down, to try it out in your mind first to see whether you're up for it. It's a tempting offer, for sure. I think your heart's going to be in it, but is your mind behind that? Nine of Cups, Six of Voices, and the King of Voices there. A movement into balance. What will move you into balance? Saying yes to this opportunity or saying no to it? It's going to be different for each of us. But what will move you into more balance? Will it move you out of balance, or will it move you into balance? Now, bringing it back to this, maybe you have been bored and maybe you think that's balance. Don't mistake boredom for balance. it seems that there has to be a shake-up here from boredom, right? And so you might be saying, oh, well, if I'm asking myself, is it moving me out of balance? You might think that this is balance. That's not balance, that's boredom. That's not balance, right? So don't mistake apathy, boredom for balance. It's not. It's a week to spend a lot of time alone considering this, I'd say, considering it carefully, because it seems like an important decision to me. Okay, let's get a Romance Angel card out for the collective. Now I'm going to get one of these out for each star sign as well, so stick around for that, because we might all be going through different things romantically. I think we will be. But for the collective, we've got This Could Be the One. This card came out so many times this week in the daily. This could be the one. This one here. This chappy or lady here. It could be the one. It could be. But nothing is set in stone, right? Because we've got free will. There's fate and destiny, yes. This is the one for a certain path, but is that the path we want to take? It's the Two of Swords again. We get to make that decision. Big decision this week. I'm getting goosebumps as I say that. Big decision this week. Wow, there's a lot riding on this. The rest of your life, maybe. Your life purpose. Possibly lives to come. If this is about a relationship, and this could be the one. Show the world the real you. Right, is it aligned with the real you? The real you. Like I said, it's like a reset. So think about who you really are. Have you ever watched a Hallmark movie? And they've all got the same plot, haven't they? So there's a lady, and she goes back home for Christmas, and she decides that she doesn't want to be in the city anymore doing that job because she really hates it. And who she really is the one that bakes cakes and really loves doing that. And then she meets the man of her dreams there, who's someone that she used to go to school with, and he really believes in her. But her ex-boyfriend in the city, he doesn't really believe in her, and it's that kind of a plot here. Is this person the real you, the one that allows you to be the real you, or this person, or this opportunity, this job offer, this location offer, whatever it is you're being offered that you're considering, is it really you? The real you. Your life just became a Hallmark movie. Did you realize that? Maybe with the same characters in it, because they always are the same characters, right? It's always the same story. But it's kind of fun to watch anyway. Okay. We've got priorities. The card, I mean. We do have priorities as well inside of ourselves. Let's get one of these cards out for each star sign as well. A heart card. Okay, we've got priorities. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. Love for yourself. Make sure in this decision, because it's an important decision. Whatever the decision you're making this week, whether it's love, location, work, job, business, it's an important decision, whether to be a mother or not, a father, or it's just a big decision, right? It's a life-changing decision. Just consider your priorities, and manifesting love in all situations, especially love for yourself. I'm saying this as a woman that got married at 26, and I hadn't even considered what I wanted from a relationship. Don't do that. I was divorced at 30. And looking back now, I realized, what the hell was I doing? Like, entering into something like that without considering myself and what my heart wanted and what I wanted from my life and from me. I was just all about giving to them and sorting them out. But yeah, your priorities, make sure that you include your heart in what it is that you want. It's very important. Very important that you include yourself. Give us more, please. Show the world the real you. So, your life is becoming a Hallmark movie this week. Frustrate, not enough. Oh my God, that's what I was going to say. The Hallmark movie thing. I thought I was talking too much about it, so I didn't say this bit, but this bit was in my mind. And the ex from the city, not the ex, but about to be ex, isn't he? Because that always happens. She dumps him. But the ex from the city always thinks that you're not good enough. But the one back in your hometown that thinks that you should start that cake shop, he thinks that you're good enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, egos, jealousy. It's about being the real you. And the unreal you, maybe that you've been living, that's been making you really bored and frustrated, that is you not being enough, thinking you have to prove yourself or something like that. Quite a lot of cards falling all over the place here. You're finding cards all over the place. So it's the lifestyle or the one or the job that thinks you're good enough, as you are, believes in you. Not always saying like you need to be good enough, you need to get better, you need to do this, you need to do that. I believe in you. That's not really believing you, is it? That's trying to change you. Oh, wow. Okay, let's get some more cards out then. So, what else have we got going on this week for everybody, all signs? What else have we got going on? We've got a tree, affairs with your family. This could be about family matters, or family matters could be affected by this decision that you're making. It could be about you deciding whether to have a family with someone, as I said, but family matters are involved. You could be having to move away from your family. You've got a basket, recognition, reward for merit there. Yes? Someone is recognizing you. Hopefully it's you first. It will be you first anyway. It's always us first and then other people do. Hard work ahead. There is. There's some work here. I feel it. There's some work here. It's a great offer, but there's work involved in it. Like it could be an amazing idea that you've had for this huge business, but you know that there's a hell of a lot of work to do toward it. So you're making that decision. Should I go for it? Should I go for it? Should I do this now? Give us one more, please. Vacation. Take some time out. So yeah, time to restore. Take some time out. To consider this, because you've got a lot of thinking to do this week. So many swords here. There's a lot of thinking to do this week. You've got a mountain. Yes, there's work involved. There's a lot of work involved. This isn't going to be a walk in the park. It's going to be a mountain. But it's dear to your heart. If it is. If it isn't, walk away from it. It's dear to your heart. If it's dear to your heart, say yes to it, even if there's going to be a lot of work involved. Even if there's a bit of a nightmare involved in it. Struggles to overcome. Hardship to overcome even. Oh, it feels like an important journey, and there always is. It's like the hero's tale. Wow, not even just a Hallmark movie now. It's a hero's tale. You know what happens in the hero's tale, and we all live it. We all live it. The hero, they have to leave, don't they? They have to leave something. They have to set out on their own journey with what they've got, and then they encounter this big challenge. This big challenge, and they overcome it. It's the hero's tale that we all live. There will always be challenges because the universe isn't trying to make us spoiled brats. It's not saying, "Well, just wish for things and I'll just give it to you. You don't have to do anything." It wants us to grow. It wants us to. We are the creative spirits. It wants us to reach our potential, right? So why my business never really worked until I was grounded enough and healthy enough within myself, you know, to show up in this way and to put myself out there in this way, to be fully present in it. And I feel like that's what's going on for people this week. It's this pivotal moment of like, okay, now it's go time, it's decision time at least. The mother nurturing this egg, something is going to be given birth to in your future, and you're making that decision this week on whether to go for it or not. You'll know whether it's aligned with you, your truth, and you feeling good enough, your wishes. It's very important to consider yourself this week in all of this. So let's get clarifying for each star sign. As I said, I'm going to clarify for each of these columns of tarot. Then I'm going to get a whatever they're called, relationship card, and a heart card out. And I'll also do a yes or no, and I'll remember about it this week. a yes or no question. So formulate yourself a yes or no question for each of these, and we'll get one of those out. Let's put it there so I remember. And as I said, there are timestamps in the comments and in the description box for this video. So jump ahead, check your sun, your moon, your rising, and maybe your Venus as well if you're interested in the relationship stuff. Right, so let's start with Aries. Aries, what is this all about for you? This decision that you need to make, and you need to pay attention to the close details, the fine print. It's about reaching out and moving away. So it's moving away from someone, reaching out to someone new, moving away from a job, reaching out for a new job. It's about, yeah, a complete shift in this decision. Yeah, a complete shift. What do you reach out for now? It's almost like Aries, you're reaching this tipping point of this kind of boredom or something where you're like, okay, a new decision needs to be made now. I'll move away from this, reach out for it. Make your decision. It's an important decision. Make sure you're taking into consideration everything that I said in the general part of it. So the Four of Cups, something needs to be put to death first, an end of a cycle first. Right. And for you, Aries, you've got to communicate this. So it feels like you're going to be moving away from something and reaching out for something that you really want now, something better. This is like saying no to that promotion because you're going to start your own business instead, and then communicating to your boss who's trying to give you a promotion and then you quit on them, that this brilliant thing that you're going to do instead. It's like, it's time for me to move on now. It does feel like it's time for you to move on now. Now it might not be about a job, it might be about a relationship too, but you needing to communicate that to put an end to it. So maybe you were trying to let something fizzle out without actually speaking up about it and finishing it with your words. That actually needs to be communicated this week. If you make that decision, communicate that decision, just to set it in stone, you know. So the Knight of Cups, Seven of Materials, Ace of Voices, and Nine of Voices. Include and keep still and be quiet. Right, so you need to listen to this offer that comes in. Whatever offer it is that comes in, you need to listen carefully. This could be about romance, right? And so they're going to tell you of their terms and conditions kind of thing, of the nightmare conditions that come with it. It might not be a nightmare, it might just be some unwanted stuff, right? Because they're a human being. Could be a job, but I'm going to talk about as if it's a relationship now. Just apply it to your life as it fits, Aries. This is saying, be still, keep quiet, listen to them. Don't listen to reply or fight with them or put your conditions back on them as an ego thing. Just listen to them. Take it all in. This isn't about a competitive sport, you know. You don't need to give as good as you get here. Take it in. And then include yourself. So you know how I was saying there's priorities, and I told you that story of me getting married, and then now I look back on it and I realize I wasn't even thinking about myself and what I wanted at all. You need to make sure you're considering yourself and your heart and what you really want, what you want to receive from this thing. So include means include yourself. Don't leave yourself out of it. Don't just make everyone else happy. Don't make that person happy. Don't cave into them. Really seriously consider yourself and what it is that you want, and is this a match to that, to what you want? Nine of Cups, so your wish fulfillment. The universe is helping you. Use your mind. It's the one that's going to be balanced, right? Decide and blame, right? So you're the one that's got to make the decision, right? And this is why you might not want to make that decision that's best for you, because then people will blame you because they don't get what they want and they blame you. Maybe you've been through that before, Aries. You do the right thing for you, make a decision for you, and then everyone else hates it because you're not looking after them anymore. You're not doing the right thing by them. You didn't make the decision that was best for them. You made the best decision right for you. And so you need to let go of that in the past. Just make a clear decision for yourself and let go of all of that blame. Just like, okay, well, if it's right for me, it's right for everybody, even if they get short-term challenges. There's nightmares involved. There always is, right? There always is. Whatever we let go of, there's going to be a nightmare for someone, even ourselves involved in it. Maybe nightmare is the wrong word for it, but you know what I mean. Okay, Aries, you've got release your ex out here. You've got to release your ex. Ex-job, ex-relationship. These are the relationship cards, but you know, it might not be about relationship. Let's get you a heart card out. Don't forget, Aries, think about your yes or no question. Answer question now, because I'll be getting that out next once I've got this heart card out. So you're releasing your ex and you're satisfying yourself for a change instead of satisfying them. So you might have been too easygoing and making someone else happy, Aries. It's time to make you happy now. Satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are and who you should be in relationship with. So this might not be just about an ex wanting you to satisfy them. It might be about your family, or what you always thought you should do, and maybe you're breaking free of that now, including yourself, deciding what's best for you and moving toward that. What's your question? Keep it in your mind now. Pause it if you're not ready. And your answer, Aries, is yes. You've got the green yes. Taurus, what about you? What's this Two of Swords, Page of Voices for you? What's this decision that you need to carefully consider, gratitude, and include? Right. Now, just because you're grateful for an offer doesn't mean that you should just say yes to it. The include card is saying include yourself in this, your true wishes. Decide what your true wishes are and whether it's a match to it. Yeah, so I think that the offer that's coming in, or this decision that you need to make, you're going to be very grateful for, right? But it might not be everything that you want. You might have bigger plans than that. So it could be like a job offer coming in, Taurus, but you've got your sights set on the stars, and it's not that. Even though you're grateful for it, you're still including your own dreams in it. So the offer that you're given this week, well, you might be given a few offers. You might want to turn down the lower offers. You've got a lot coming towards you, Taurus. So even though you're grateful for it, make sure it's completely right for you, because I feel like you could be raising the bar fast. You could get a series of offers is what I'm getting here. Wow. Taurus, so what about the Four of Cups in the World? Something needs to end. Wow. I am limitless, gentle okayness. You are reaching for the stars now. You're limitless, right? So what needs to end is just you settling for better. Isn't that weird? Just for better. You can go even better than that. So you might have gone through years of hardship, Taurus, and you're getting to a point now where things are really working out for you. And this is saying, well, don't just say yes to the next thing that comes along, because you've got a lot of great things coming along. You're a magnet now. You're a success magnet, Taurus. So you're limitless. Be okay about that. Be okay about acting like a spoiled brat in a way. You might feel that you are if you're turning down a really good offer that you're grateful for, because you're reaching for the stars. You don't want just better. You want the best. Yeah, the best. You're the limitless. Be okay about asking for the best. So you might want to negotiate a deal, or what about this Knight of Cups, the Seven of Materials, the Ace of Voices, and the Nine of Voices? Encouragement and find a new approach. Oh, okay. Yes, well, there's definite negotiations going on here. If this is a love offer that you've got coming in, and it's going to be a bit of a nightmare, there's what's the word? You're going to find a different approach to it. So they might come in with one offer saying, you want to be in a relationship with me, Taurus, but you will have to leave this location, we'd go here and this and that. And you go, okay, let me think about it. Well, maybe yes to that and yes to that bit, but maybe we can do things a different way. This is encouraging you to open your mind to a different possibility, maybe somewhere in between. To make sure that you're getting your own wishes fulfilled in this, and seek that middle ground between you. Don't just go along with what they want. Go for what it is that you want too, but make sure it's a win-win situation. Nine of Cups, Six of Voices. So think about this. Think about what's your wishes for, what will fulfill your wishes. The universe is helping you with that. Remember, this is about choosing what's aligned with you and your soul purpose here. It's very important. So we've got I am that and freedom, Taurus. So whatever makes you feel free is going to be right for you. If this feels like the best relationship site or job offer or whatever it is, if it feels like the best to you, and it's aligned with you, makes you feel more of yourself, showing the world the real you, say yes. If it's aligned with your freedom, if it's really you, ask yourself, is it really you? Let's get you a relationship card out, Taurus. What's this? Playfulness. Be playful. Is it really you? Be playful. Does it make you feel playful? Remember, this could be the one. Does it make you feel playful? Is it kind of serious? Ask yourself that question. Is it really you? Purpose. Is it on purpose? This is about a relationship. Is it aligned with your life purpose? So I feel like you've already stepped into that. I feel like this first part is about business and money and life purpose, what you came here for. Is that relationship aligned with that? You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. Is this love that I'm feeling? No, is this love aligned with that, aligned with where you're going in your life? I feel like you're going places, and I feel that's really evident with Taurus now, is that you're going places. Is this a match to that? Only you can decide that. Let me know in the comments, Taurus. So have you got your yes or no answer question? Think of it now. Hit the pause if you're not ready. Is it a yes or is it a no for Taurus? It's a yes. I was going for the other one then, but it came out a yes. Gemini, what's this Two of Swords and the Page of Voices for you? What's this decision that you need to make? Needing to look at the fine print or the details of it. What's it all about for you, Gemini? Communication, new beginning. Communication, I can't do it myself right now. Communication coming, a new beginning here. So you are getting an offer. Something that you need to decide, maybe of going for this offer or saying no to it and carrying on as you are before. And do you want this new beginning or not? The communication is coming in. So it's an incoming offer that you're going to have to consider carefully there. But you're going to have to let go of something, complete something first. What is it? It's saying to go for it. Gemini, it's saying to go for it. So move away and go for it. Absolutely. Put that thing to death. Let that cycle complete. Go for it. Say yes to it. Like, look at the fine print and all of that, but definitely say yes to it. Move away. So it could be that things were really boring. They're just over it before. Yes, you've got an exciting new opportunity here. What about this Knight of Cups? What is this? Abundance and play. Wow. Abundance and play. So this love offer, if it's a love offer for you, of course it's not going to be for every Gemini out there, but if this is a love offer coming in and they're putting it on the table that there is some kind of a nightmare, some kind of conditions that you might not like involved in that, abundance and play, I feel like there's plenty of opportunities here. You seem to have like a new job or something going on. It could be the same thing. It could be a relationship. But just make sure you're light about it, because there could be a lot of changes going on in your life at the moment. Be light about it. Play, abundance. Yeah. I know. Is it headed toward abundance? Only you'll know that. Nine of Cups, Six of Voices. So make sure that you make a wise decision with your mind, with the voices there, and the universe is helping you. But look at this. Listen to your passion as well. So that play in the abundance and passion, it's a yes. Say yes to it, Gemini. I mean, it's never been more yesy in the cards like that. I'm telling all the other signs to like make a considered decision, but yours is just like a hell yes. Romantic feelings, passion. You've got a lot of stuff going on for you here, Gemini. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, it says. Let's get your heart out. Gemini, think about your yes or no answer question, because I'm about to pull that out for you next. You got the past here. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations. That's this. I feel like you're ready to let go now, Gemini, and move into a new chapter of your life now. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space and step into a whole new beginning, Gemini. What's your question? Have it in your mind now and I'll get the answer out for you, Gemini. Is it a yes or is it a no for you, Gemini? It's a yes. Yes, it is a yes for you. I can feel it in the energies, absolutely. Okay, Cancer, what about you? What's this Two of Swords and the Page of Voices for you? What's this decision that you need to make? It's not yet. So you might be getting an offer of something, but you need to sit on it. Cancer, you need to sit on it, soften and open in time alone. So spend some time considering this. You might need more time than other signs to consider this and to really feel into the possibilities, feel into that fine print, look at the details. But really, it's about you feeling into it, Cancer. For some reason, you need to feel into it more. So you might be kind of, your initial urge might be to say yes and go with your heart on it. Kind of being impulsive. You might want to be impulsive about this, but really take some time out to soften and open, so really opening your heart to yourself, really. So you're a bit bored, something needs to end here. What's this about for you? Choose something easier, simplicity. So you could be getting yourself into a tricky situation. That's why you need to spend some time with this fine print. It could be this situation, this offer that you're getting this week, Cancer, it could be something that you would usually just kind of jump at and make an impulsive decision on and say yes to, and then end up in trouble again. Not in trouble, just end up in the same crap as you did before. And you've got to think about that and kind of mature this time. Choose something easier instead, simplify it. I mean, that's a big, two cards that are so similar there. Choose something simpler and choose something easier and simplify, rather. Okay. Cancer, what about this love offer? This Knight of Cups here, who's coming up, not sugarcoating it, telling you what the conditions are there. Right, strengthen courage and find a new approach. Right, okay. So Cancer, you're given that offer and it's like, it's almost saying like it's my way or the highway kind of thing, the Knight of Cups for you. Saying, but these are the conditions and you're going to have to put up with this and that. And then you need to be strong. You've got strength and courage out here and then find a new approach. So there is a mid ground, or maybe you want things your way instead. You need to be strong and stand up to them now. So I'm feeling like this, it might be a no to you. It's like, no, I won't accept those conditions, but maybe there's some middle ground here. You need to stand up for yourself this week in a love offer. Nine of Cups, so your wish is fulfilled. Think about it. Yeah, move away. Yeah, I'm feeling like this might be a no from you to this offer that comes in. I don't think it's good enough for you, but I think it's there to remind you what you've been putting up with before. So you get clearer on that. And so you're like, my bar's been set really low, hasn't it? I keep on going through the same kind of problems over and over again because I keep on saying yes to things like this. But now I'm seeing it this time. And that in itself gets you restored so that you can move toward what you came here to actually do, right? So yeah, it raises your awareness this week. Love of what your wishes are, what your true wishes are. You've got deception. How about that for confirmation? So this is deception, this offer, this love offer. There's something not right about it. Someone trying to control things and get their own way. There's something not right about it though. Cancer. Formulate your yes or no question, because I'm about to get one of those crystals out once I've got one of these out for you. Virtue. Very interesting for you, Cancer. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. Now, it's about wising up to this. So what I feel your impulsive decision previously would be to say yes to an offer like this, because you'd be the virtuous one, wanting to give to others, wanting to help them out, wanting to say yes, wanting to help them, encouraging others to grow. But what about you? You're leaving yourself out of it. And I think this time around you're realizing that, oh, I'm just going to end up in the same crap as I always get myself into. And so this time I'm going to say no to it. And hold out for what I really want, because I'm raising the bar now and I'm not just, it feels like you've been living Groundhog Day. So what's your question? Your yes or no answer question? Your answer is yes. It's a yes. Interesting. Can't be about that then. I was pretty sure you were going to be a no then, Cancer. Leo, what about you? What is this decision? The Two of Swords and the Page of Voices. A decision you need to make, and you need to look at the fine print of it. Leo, it's about, love what is and release guilt. Wow. Okay, so Leo, this week you're going to get an offer and it's going to make you feel guilty. Why is it going to make you feel guilty? Because it's kind of what you asked for. It's kind of what you wanted before and then you don't want it anymore. This is like somebody giving you a love offer when you said you were interested in them, but then it took too long and then you got interested in someone else and they come saying, do you want to go on a date? And you're like, no, sorry, but no, I changed my mind. Or a job. give you a job offer, like you've been talking to your boss or your colleagues about getting this promotion, and then the promotion finally comes around and they say, here's your promotion. You're like, I've decided to open my own business instead. It's something like that, Leo. So love what is, love that they're offering it you after all. It might be too little too late. You might have that kind of a, oh really? Now I've decided to open my own business and get out of here, you're offering me the promotion. You might have that attitude about it, Leo. But love what is, release the guilt from that, or any kind of a negative reaction that you've got to it, you know. It's like when I left corporate, they started trying to throw money at me. This was after me working there for 8 years. I'm still annoyed at it because as a woman in the 90s, in a male environment, in a corporate environment, which was predominantly male then, and I couldn't get the promotion that I should have got many years before based on competence. It got to the point where when the men got the promotions, they would apologize to me saying, oh my God, it should have been yours years ago. I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's okay, you've got the right genitals and I don't. When I was leaving, of course, they tried to offer it me all then. I'm like, no, not for $1 million, pounds. I was in the UK then, but not even. Too little too late. You got the same kind of energy. Could be something like that for you. So you got to leave something behind because you're a little bit bored in that situation. Yeah, the completion of a cycle. Detach because you are good enough. You deserve more, Leo. You do. You deserve more, you see. And I realized that in that situation too. And so I went and I was like, you couldn't offer me anything. I mean, it's just embarrassing for you to offer me this promotion that you should have given me 5 years ago now and offer me more money when you didn't when I was here. Like, it's just embarrassing. But save it because I know I'm worth way more than that. I'm going to go and live my life now, start my own business and do my own thing. This is you, Leo. I feel like you could go in leaps and bounds now and move forward. It's like you've got to this position of feeling good enough and you're just like, that's it. I've made my decision. I'm moving forward. Or you're making that decision to do that this week. Good job, Leo. What about this love offer? Okay, so I'm thinking like this could be so it's a love offer and they're coming forward with like conditions on it, saying it might be a bit of a nightmare because of this and that, not sugarcoating it. And you are respecting that. You're respecting their honesty, you're respecting their offer, but you're saying one step at a time, well, let's take this slowly, then we'll see. So you're not even making an offer and you're not even saying yes to the offer, saying, okay, I will accept your terms and conditions and go in and I'll always be in it. You're not saying that. You're saying, okay, well, let's give it a go and I'll see how I feel as we go. That's a good way to look at it, Leo, or consider that approach. 9 of Cups, 6 of Voices, and the Muse of Voices. Thinking about what your wishes are. Yes, I think you finally are, Leo. Yes, you are. Wake up this moment. You're suddenly realizing, it's like you're suddenly realizing this week, Leo, that you deserve way more. And you're like, I'm going to get it. And as soon as you step into that energy, that's why you're given the offers. That's why they try and give you that promotion and throw those things at you, throw the money at you. Because suddenly you're stepping into that energy, they feel it, even though you're leaving. They feel it. It's like when you're about to break up with someone, and then or you do break up with someone, and then suddenly they start buying you flowers. So suddenly they start doing stuff around the house, and you're like, why didn't you do this before? It's that. Because you are suddenly valuing yourself enough, they feel like they want to value you too, but it's too little too late. Wow, Leo, you're headed to greater things though, for sure. So what about your love life? You'll be taking it slowly, but give us a card for Leo in the love life this week. Trust. You got trust here, Leo. So trust yourself and trust in the progression of this. Trust your decision to take it slowly as well. That could be the one, but they're going to reveal it if they are or if they're not. You don't have to preempt it or predict it. All right? You don't have to. Okay, what about a heart for Leo? What have you got? You've got commitment. Ooh, are you going to commit? Maybe it's too early to say. And it feels like you're not ready to commit here. You're ready to commit to yourself, but you're not ready to commit to this person. You've got to commit to yourself first. You're just stepping into committing to yourself now, Leo. You can't commit to someone else until you're firm in that. So I think that's the right decision to make. If you're entering into a relationship, someone wants to get serious with you, say, well, I've just started to put myself first now, so, well, let's just take it slowly. Let's see where it goes. I can't commit to you yet because I've only just committed to myself. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. You're on the right track. You are on the right track, Leo, whichever way you go. What's your yes or no question, Leo? Ask it now. And your answer is no. That's a no. It's the ruby. I feel like I've got to show you. The ruby is a no. Libra. Virgo. Virgo. Two of Swords, Page of Voices. What's this choice that you need to make? And you need to look at the fine print. Okay. Letting go of the past and reaching out. So there's someone to let go of, or something to let go of, and then so that you can reach out to the future. Reach out to someone with some kind of an offer. So this is you giving the offer, Virgo, but you have to let go of something first. You've got to let go of the past to be able to do that, past hurts or whatever. So looking at the fine print and put that in your offer too. I very strongly get that it's you that's giving an offer here, Virgo, but you need to let go of the past to reach out with that fine print, with those fine details. So get your offer. You very well could be this Knight of Cups this week. Not sugarcoating it, being totally honest with it. Like, do you want to get into a relationship, but I've got all of this abandonment issues and stuff like this. It could be something like that. It very well could be something like that. Letting go of the past, but reaching out with that fine print, with your, not sugarcoating it, yeah. Four of Cups, the World. So there's something significant to leave behind, Virgo. It's ego. You've got knowing and jealousy here. So there's someone that you're jealous of and you know it. But you're headed in that direction anyway, so you needn't be jealous. They're just inspiring you. But this is like fessing up to being, look, fessing up to being jealous. You see this, she could be just like looking at someone going, what a bitch, she's got that, and she's got him, and she's got this, and she's got that. Jealous of someone there, and you're not realizing that if you just end that, because that's an ego reaction, right? Thinking that we can't have it ourselves, and setting off on this new journey. Like, there's an intuition behind this. There's an intuition that makes you be focused on that person anyway. This could be like, I don't know, it could be like it could be like being jealous of a friend that's got like a great relationship or something. Or I had this image of like a guy, Virgo, wanting to get into a relationship but jealous of the single friends that are playing the field, something like that. It's like ego reaction, jealous, but it's not really what you want. There's like an inner knowing here that it's not really what you want. It's not really right for you, but you're jealous of it. It's a mismatch, it's a mismatch. There's something about it for you, but it's not exactly right for you. Anyway, you'll know how that fits hopefully in your situation. What about this Knight of Cups? So I do believe this is you, but let's see if it's someone else offering you a love offer here, but with a caveat that it might be a bit of a nightmare. You've got brilliant and create, be artistic. Interesting. So this isn't about a relationship. This is about a creative endeavor, so some kind of a creative offer. It doesn't feel like it's business or money involved at all. It feels like, do you want to do this project with me? Just a passion project, or a fun thing, or just to pass the time, like a hobby kind of thing, but not a hobby, more of a project. Do you want to create this thing with me? I don't know what's going to come out from it, that kind of thing. A creative, so you could have some kind of artistic flower or something. Somebody approaches you with an offer. Do you want to paint this picture with me or build this arc with me, whatever it is? And yes, it'll be brilliant for you. There's a caveat that Nine of Voices, you're not going to get anything from it. Do you know what I mean? It's like build this arc with me because you're great at woodwork, but you're not going to get paid for it. It's just a passion project here, or it's just for charity or something like that. There's a caveat behind it, but I feel like it should be a yes from you. Anyway, you consider that. It's up to you whether it's a yes. Nine of Cups, think about what will fulfill your wishes. Now, this is your love life now, because you've got prepare and lovers. So you're getting prepared for a love opportunity there. But considering what your true wishes are in relationship and in your life, so what, if you want children or whatever it is, whatever's involved in that, preparing yourself for that, considering what your wishes are that will fulfill you, and then the universe is going to help you out with that. You've really got to think about that this week, Virgo, apparently. Let's get you a relationship card out then. So I've already got this could be the one. Let's find out what else is going on in your love life, Virgo. Passion, wow, passion, yes. A lot of passion here. As I said, I think it was you that was giving that offer, but we'll see anyway. But trust in your passion there. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Go for what it is that you want, not what other people want. Because from this, I'm getting like, don't follow your ego on that. That's why you're having this reset. That's why we're having all of this reset. It's like, get on your own path now. Virgo. I feel like I said that to you before. Yeah, own path. It's going to be different than others. Your passion path. What makes you passionate? Building arcs or something. I don't know. Whatever it is. So formulate your yes or no answer question now, because I'll be getting that out next. But let's get you a heart card out first. Joy. Passion and joy. This is awesome, Virgo. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. I'm getting a bouncy around energy from this. Very, very happy and joyful. Something could be making you jump with joy. And I feel like it's you releasing this, the death of this, putting an end to, jealous of something that isn't even right for you anyway, that someone else is doing. Just let all of that go. And then you get focused on this, and passion and joy come in. You're bouncing up and down because you're saying yes to this offer that's just a passion thing, but it's going to uplift you and give you what it is that you want. It's very cool. And then that gets you aligned. That's the universe stepping in and aligning you with what was really right for you. Whew. So you've got a lot of letting to go to do, but you've got a lot of joy and passion coming in. What's your question, Virgo? Is it a yes or a no? It is a yes. It's a yes. There you go, Virgo. Libra is next. Libra. I wanted to see how big these were. No, still don't know. Libra, what's this decision that you need to look at the fine print? Is it true in peace? You think someone's bullshitting you, Libra? Is it true in peace? Someone might be bullshitting you, but be at peace with that. Some people are liars. Some people are bullshitters. You can say no to it without going off at them for being a bullshitter. Just some people are liars. We might wish that the world was a perfect place and everyone was 100% truthful. We don't even really want that, because we're not. But there's a time and a place for everything. So instead of, you've got a decision to make, but instead of railing against other people's lies, just say no to it and be at peace with that. You know, it's like breaking up from a relationship, and instead of just making that other person wrong, like wrong as a human being and a bad, toxic, narcissistic human being, instead of doing that to them, why not just make them wrong for us? Do you know what I mean? Why not just say, oh, they weren't a match to us? Why do we have to make them so wrong, like so terribly, terribly wrong? It's because our ego wants to be right about it. We want to give ourselves an excuse for choosing them in the first place. Well, don't do that. Just be at peace with it just not being right for you, or that job just not being right for you, or it's just time to move on from it. So yes, it's a decision, but you need to make it okay that it wasn't quite right for you, or it wasn't at all right for you. Four of Cups, so there's something to you're getting bored of a situation, or over a situation, or even jealous of a situation that came up for Virgo, but it's indicating an ending. Something needs to end now. Refocus and meditate. Is boredom. Yeah, so refocus. What is it you want next? So it could be a lot of letting go this week, and then you need to refocus, meditate. What would your ideal life be like then? Or relationship or job or whatever it is that you're leaving behind. What would it be like? Knight of Cups comes in with a very real love offer with conditions. Now, this is interesting. You've got take the risk and own my idea, Libra. So what is your idea? Maybe you're like, well, I don't want a relationship like that with those conditions. I was thinking that I would want to be with someone and go to Vegas and get married straight away and then buy a farmhouse in the country. You might have a very different idea than that. And so I would speak out about that, but take the risk to say no is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this is a no from you, and take the risk on your dreams because you're being restored back to factory settings there, getting on your life path. Remember what your wishes are, your life wishes are. Really think about those. Respect theirs with their offer, but say that's not me that you're looking for. You're not actually right for me. Because it's like, be still, keep quiet. I respect what you're asking, what you're offering me and all of that, but I don't think we're quite right for each other. It's that kind of thing. Respect your wishes, your fulfillment, and you don't need to tell them that. You don't need to say, you should be offering me this. Like, don't make them wrong. What they're offering isn't wrong. They just need to offer it to someone else that it's right for. You don't need to try and make them right for you. They don't need to try and make you right for them either. It's just a no. It's just a no. It's just not a match. So, what's going on in your love life? Oh dear. It's way too many. Everything apart, apparently. Half the deck is what's going on in your love life. No, I need to do it again because that's ridiculous. It's that one. And so this card dropped. I tried to put it back and then it dropped out again. So it's this one. It's letting go, control issues. So what's been going on here is you've been trying to get it your way. Someone else is trying to get it their way. You're kind of a match in that way, but you're not right for each other. So this is about like letting it be okay that they're not a match to you, that it's not that. You've been trying to control it otherwise. That what I was saying about don't make them wrong for being it, or don't try and make them, don't come back with your wishes and say you should want this. You should want to fulfill my wishes. You should be aligned with that. And they shouldn't. They should just be themselves. It's just about finding out about each other. And so let go of that control. It says allow the situation to unfold naturally. And it's unfolding. It's falling apart. You're realizing you're not right for each other. That's okay. It's life. Harmony. What you want is harmony instead. You're able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. Seek harmony instead, not disharmony. It's almost like your control issues are causing you to seek disharmony. When you find it, you try and change it to be harmony. Well, that's not true harmony. What's your yes or no answer question? Think of it now. Pause it if you need to, Libra. I'll get your answer right now. It is no. It's the ruby. It's a no. Scorpio, what about you? Two of Swords and the Page of Voices. What's this important decision that you need to make? Oh, it's about love. Prepare for a mirror reflection. No, it is about love, but it isn't about love. It's not about love this week, Scorpio, but it's about making the right decisions for you to prepare for love. Prepare for a mirror reflection. Now, what I mean by that, Scorpio, is a mirror reflection, someone that's just like you, not someone that's opposite to you, but someone that's just like you. Someone at your level, a partner, getting prepared for a partner. Looking at the fine print. So see this blindfold here that the Two of Swords she's wearing. This is like your past self, Scorpio. You've been blind to yourself. You've been looking at someone thinking, they're my match, and they're not. They're nothing like you. They're not a mirror reflection to you. They're completely different to you, but you've been blindfolded there. Maybe you've just been trusting feelings or something. I don't know what you've been doing, Scorpio, but you've not been looking carefully and seeing it. And it could be a massive wake-up call this week. You might just be suddenly seeing it and go, oh my God, why was I thinking that narcissist or that loser was my twin flame? It could be as something as big as that. It could be just like realizing, maybe a job that you're doing is you're just way beyond it, overqualified for it in a way, that kind of thing. It feels like a wake up. You're suddenly taking the blindfold off and you're like, oh shit, what am I doing here with this person? They're not like me at all. Wow. And so you're a little bit bored here, or maybe jealous or something, but something needs to end. You need to appreciate it. So this very well could be about your work, Scorpio, being creative and appreciating yourself. So you're a bit bored in your life, and you're taking that blindfold off now and going, oh God, what have I been doing? Why have I been doing this for so long? Or this person for so long? Why have I been stuck on this person or this job for so long? You're finally appreciating yourself and what you do deserve and what your level is. I'm going for that. There's a love offer here, but it comes with a lot of strings. Healing it. It's finally okay. Right. Scorpio, this is about somebody coming in with a love offer. It's a no, but it's a healing. It's a chance at healing. It's almost like someone comes in that you wanted to come in. This says healing and perfect, by the way. Someone comes in that you've wanted to come in, and you were always like, oh, I wish they'd come back, I wish they'd come back. And then they do. But now you've already healed yourself, and now you're like, oh, thank you for coming back. But it's a no. It's almost like a completion, an ending of the saga, is what I just heard. A saga with this person, an ending of it, because you're healing and moving on from it at last and realizing it's not right for you. It's a huge wake-up call this week because of that. Nine of Cups, Six of Voices, and the King of Voices here. You've got meditate and touch. What are your true wishes then? So that from this point forward, for better or for worse, Scorpio, you get to decide what your wishes are, your true wishes are, for relationship, a job, for everything, for your life. It's like back to basics and starting again in your life. What do you choose now? What do you choose now, Scorpio? Now you know yourself better. Now you've taken the blindfolds off. Had the blindfolds on for a while there, Scorpio. What a relief in the energies, because Scorpio have been being a nightmare for everybody. Let's put it that way. Scorpio, you've been a nightmare for everyone else. But you should ease up on everyone else now. Everyone that's involved in your life. Because you're taking that blindfold off. Yay! What have you got going on? You've got reconciliation going on. As I've said, I think it's a reconciliation that's come finally at the point where you're going to say no to it, whereas you would have said yes to it wrongly before. So it was held back from you before. And now they're coming in at the right time for you to put a lid on it and say, wow, if you'd have come back a month ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, it could be for some of you, it would have been a yes from me, but I've just healed something now. I've healed myself now. Now it's a no. And you get to finally put it to bed and take that blindfold off. Wow. Let's get a heart out for you. Formulate your yes or no question. Answer question. I'm about to pull that out for you, Scorpio. Empathy. Oh, what's that? Okay, it's not empathy. It's that other one. It's integrity. Being in integrity now, knowing yourself better. The blindfold had you blinded, didn't it? It had you blinded to yourself and your true wishes. Integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. This nightmare that's involved in this love offer is a nightmare you've been living for ages. The blindfold was on, and now you're getting to be truthful back to them and honest. It feels like you had someone in limbo, stringing them along. You didn't mean to. You're stringing yourself along too, but you're both being strung along. Wow. Heavy, but you're released from it now. You're taking that blindfold off. Yes or no? What's your question, Scorpio? Your answer is yes. It's a yes. Sagittarius. Where's my cards? What's this decision for you? The Two of Swords and the Page of Voices. Let's find out. Sagittarius, it is about feeling detachment. So you're letting go of something. It's a decision to let go of something that's been taking you down in your heart, your feelings, making you feel like crap. Let's put it that way. Feel it now. Don't numb yourself out anymore. Stop drinking over the top of it or smoking or whatever it is that you do to numb out. Stop doing that and actually feel it. It's making you feel crap, so you need to make another decision. Any negative emotion that we feel, it's not bad to feel that. It's guidance for us to make a different decision, make another choice. So make another choice and feel it. Four of Cups, so you're a bit bored. Something needs to end. Yes, this moment I am heard. Right. You don't end it before you've spoken up because you don't want to go into a similar situation. So you need to speak out about this now. Stand up for yourself, speak out about it. Not because you're trying to change that job or those people or that boss or that ex or whatever it is you're walking away from, you're detaching from. Just because you need to speak out your truth or just for you to get it out, that's all. It's not to change them. So as you are walking away from this situation that's boredom isn't probably the word, it's pissed you off is probably the right word. Speak out about it just to release it from you so it's not stressing you out anymore, so you don't take it with you and continue going around in your mind. I should have said that, I wish I said that, So a love offer comes in, the Knight of Cups, but it's got strings attached. Accept and re-choose fear of lack. So it's someone that's in lack, right? And so they've got a lackful offer for you. Are you in lack too? Are you a match to them, or are you abundant? And you might want to say no to this. You might want to say, can you sort out your abundant situation first? Because I want love and abundance. I don't want love and lack. Yeah. Yeah, something about that. Maybe the Seven of Materials, that there's some work involved, but they need to do the work by themselves first. Or you do. You're like, maybe that's you. Maybe they come in saying, do you want to do this? And you're like, well, I need to sort this lack that I've got in my. Or maybe you're like leaving a job behind, and then someone comes in saying, do you want to do this now? And it's like, oh no, I need to sort my finances out first. I need to get myself a new job and sort that out, get to a stable place. It's something like that. Accept and re-choose. Accept this offer, but re-choose. You're like, it doesn't seem like perfect timing to me, divine timing. You'll know yourself though. Don't let me tell you. Nine of Cups, so your wishes, what will fulfill you? Think about that. Doubt cancels abundance. It's about this abundance thing. You want to grow in abundance, but the doubt, you need to make sure it's not just about love, it's about abundance too. This person won't be in alignment if they're in lack. Take note of that. Yes, think about this, because if someone's showing up in lack, it's showing something lacking in them, that they're out of alignment. So you make that decision wisely. What about your love life then? Sagittarius, your love life this week. You love. You love. Okay, so if this is the lacking person, or it could be that that's an old love and you let them go and then a new love comes in, or a new love for yourself because you just say no to that old love, or you're saying no to the lack in there. Definite ties with your finances, their finances, or success levels or something like that. It's something about abundance. You've got to get a match to you, right? And it doesn't mean that we need to have exactly the same amount of money or job or whatever, but the extremes, it just shows you're not in alignment. Respect. You value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love. Different perspective, different path, different, we're all on the path to love, but it doesn't mean that we're all right for each other. What's your yes or no answer question? Think of it now. I know I've got your answer for you, Sagittarius. It's no. That's a no, the ruby. Okay. Capricorn, what's this decision that you need to make this week? Two of Swords, Page of Voices. You need to look at the fine print about a decision. What is it? Yes, it's the decision. We know that already. You got the decide card here. It's about a physical action. So are you going to go somewhere? Are you going to do something? Are you going to take this job or be in this place or take this house or whatever it is? There's a physical action that you need to decide before you make that physical action. Look at the fine print of whether you want to do that or not. No fanciful thinking this week, Capricorn. Look at the fine print in it. Four of Cups. So you're a little bit bored. Something needs to end. What is it? Judgment separates and cleanse. This is about people. Okay. People that are judging you. People that are never behind you, never backing you up. Always putting their fears on you and stuff like that. You need to get away from them. They're boring. You need to put that to death now. Be around people that uplift you, that support you, that know that you're good enough, that encourage you to do what you want to do. Now, the Knight of Cups comes in with a very frank offer. Right, patience allow. Oh, someone testing your patience. Whew. It's almost like they're coming in too soon. Maybe you've had a separation with someone because they need to sort themselves out, and then they come back in with a love offer and they haven't even sorted themselves out. What the hell's that about? It could be something like that. But you've got patience allow here, because I'm thinking that you could be impatient with them, like going, what the hell? Like you said you were going to go off and sort that thing out. You're coming back to me before you even have. What the hell? Knight of Cups. So patience and allow them more time, kind of thing. How many chances have you given this person, if this is resonating with you? I would be wary about that. I don't know. Patience and allow. You might want to give them another chance. You might. Choose wisely. Nine of Cups, but Six of Voices. So choose wisely what will fulfill you. Now you've got Touch and Lovers. Will this person really fulfill you? Or maybe that's where you're giving them more chances. You're allowing them more chances. Maybe you do see that they will. Just be careful about that, Capricorn, falling in love with somebody's potential. Because if they're showing up over and over again and they haven't done what they said they're going to do, you've got to believe them at some point, right? What's going on in your love life, Capricorn? That was fast to come out. Love yourself first. You say you love yourself first, so you might want to say no to them and be alone for longer while you decide whether you're actually going to give them another chance or maybe just move on. That Touch and Lovers, it's just a little bit. A touch is just a little bit, you know. They're not giving you everything that you want. You want everything. You want all of your wishes fulfilled. Don't you, Capricorn? Don't settle. Don't settle. Formulate your yes or no answer question now, Capricorn. Oh, wow. I love this. I love this for you. Spontaneity. Be spontaneous. Don't make a decision. Just leave it open. That allow thing, it's like, well, go off, and when you come back, when you finally decide to do it, if I'm available, we'll see. That kind of thing. And then be spontaneous. So if someone else comes into your life, go for them if you want to. You move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. Right. Loving yourself first. You're like, I might be here, I might not be. I might be available, I might not be. I'm just going to go with the flow and live my life. You go live your life. And if you want to come back in once you've sorted that thing out, whatever it is, come back in. What's your yes or no question, Capricorn? The answer is a no. You got the ruby. It's a no. Aquarius, what about you? What's this Two of Swords and the Page of Voices for you? What is the decision that you need to make? Jealousy and no worries. Interesting. So you want to... Okay. So this is like wanting to make a decision to get yourself out of trouble. Not out of trouble, but just out of a worrying situation. Not even that. I'm getting this energy of you looking at someone and thinking, wow, they've got it so easy, they've got no worries. And kind of being jealous at them because of that. Now, you have no idea whether someone's worrying or not, because not everyone goes all the time when they're worried. They're usually holding it in, right? We don't know what's going on in some people's minds. We don't know how someone feels. You might look at someone with a lot of money thinking, oh, they're not worried. I would love to be like them. I'm so jealous. They've got no worries. You have no idea. They're probably really worried all the time, you know? You might think that the only thing that is worrying you is lack of money, say, and think that someone with money has got no worries. Think again. Probably got a lot of worries about different things, and it could even be about money as well, because it can be quite a burden to have a lot of money and handling that and everything that's involved in it. So you're jealous of somebody that you think isn't worrying, and you're kind of making a wish based on that, a choice based on that. But that's where your blind spot is, right? Look at the details. Look closer than that. You have no idea whether they're not worried or not. So it's like a false path that you're looking at there. Look closer. It's like you want to head towards something which isn't even real. Now, I'm not saying, if you're in a lack of money, I'm not saying don't go for more money. Absolutely go for that, but don't kid yourself that there's going to be no worry. Worry is it's not connected to money. It's the way that you deal with things, the way that you deal with everything, probably. So the Four of Cups, a bit bored of something, wanting something to change. What is it? Oh, you're wanting a love situation. Wake up, lovers. You want a love situation to complete so that you can start something new. So you're wanting a new lover. You're wanting a new relationship. You're just wanting that fresh injection of love. romance, that kind of thing. So something needs to end though. You've got to put something to death. Oh, okay, so the boredom, yeah, the single boredom, the I am single, I don't like it. I'm single. I'm telling all your friends, I'm single. I've got nobody. It's that focus. Why not just be like really happy single and well, it'd be nice if I had a relationship. So you need to wake up to that. If you want a lover, then just be awake to it. Don't be telling the old story of I want it, I want it, I can't have it, I can't have it, there's nobody. The Knight of Cups comes in with a love offer then, do they? I am that, choose to change. Right, no, it's you, see, it's you that's got to make that love offer. If you're waiting to be chosen and you're closed down, not saying that you're closed down because you need to wake up, you're telling the same story that you're single. You need to make that choice to be available for a relationship now and maybe even make someone a love offer there, Aquarius. Maybe even make someone a love offer. So the Nine of Cups, what are your wishes? Really think about that. What do you really want? Going well, love what is. Do you want it to carry on as it's been? Because that's kind of your energy at the moment. Just carry on as it's been and put up with it, even though it's not what you want. Or do you want to change it? Like love what you've lived so far, but want to change it. It does seem like you need to change your energy here, Aquarius, if you want something different. It seems like you're saying that you want something different, but your energy is saying, give me more of the same, give me more of the same. Give me more of the same thing that I don't want, you know? You're getting to know each other. Interesting. So there could be somebody here that you're getting to know yourself, getting to know them. Oh, it could be a friendship that maybe you want to make a love offer to. Once you open up, change your mind about that. Freedom. Interesting. Yeah, friendliness on the bottom of the deck there. So a friend that's a little bit more than that. Freedom. You're releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. You're not open at the moment. You're kind of closed down. You've got the blindfolds on there, telling that old story. And so you've got a friend around you, friend zone kind of thing, that's actually, but you're not open to them because maybe you think that you need to stay committed to someone else, an ex or someone that you believe is your twin flame or something like that. You're getting to know this friend, but you're closed down because of a belief you have, like you can't open up to them romantically or whatever. Maybe they've got something about them that's on your no list, but you're getting to know your true wishes here and thinking about that. So there may be a wish fulfillment is what I'm hearing, Aquarius, this person, this friend that you've got. What's your yes or no answer question? Think about it now, Aquarius. And your answer is no. That's a no. And finally, Pisces. Pisces, what's this decision that you need to make? And look at the fine print about. Look at the details about. What is it? Create and I'm appreciated. It's about you creating more in your life. Now, it feels like you've closed a chapter, about to close a chapter in your life, or going through that transition phase at the moment. And this feels like you being creative, you deciding to get another job or create something, start a new business, a new creative project. It almost feels like, Pisces, it's your time now. Happy birthday. But start something new. Maybe you got a little bit bored here, and that boredom and apathy needs to change. Now you actually need to do something, take some action. You might have got a bit inactive, a bit depressed, maybe a bit, I don't know what to do next, I don't want to do anything. That kind of an energy, but you need to put an end to that apathy and get going on a creative project. Appreciate yourself. You are appreciated, Pisces, you are. You've got, with this apathy and the end here, gratitude and knowing. So something is coming to an end. Be grateful for that. It might not have been the best time of your life, Pisces, but it has led you to where you are now. So be grateful for that and know that everything has its time and its place. What I just heard. Apply that as you want to apply it, Pisces. Knight of Cups, a love offer, but it's got conditions to it. I love you and I want to be with you, but it's a little bit shit too because of this. Be okay about that. Is it true? Is it even true? Oh, so Pisces, this could be you giving the love offer or you receiving the love offer, but there's some not truth about this. So here they are coming in with the truth, believing that it's the truth. but it's not really true. So they're making it up. So why would someone make up some shitty conditions behind a love offer? Well, because they really believe it themselves, right? So they believe that this is like saying, let's be in a relationship, Pisces, but I can't commit to you. I can't ever be with you properly, and I don't want to be seen in public with you. That kind of thing. Why can't you be seen in public with me? Why can't you commit to me? Because I hold this certain position and I can't be seen with you, or whatever their reason for their crappy conditions behind this love offer that come along with this love offer. It's like, be okay about it, but question it, because it's not even true. It's just a belief. Now, as I said, this could be you giving the offer, and it's not true that you can't, that you have these bad conditions, these nightmare conditions behind it, or it's based on something that's not true, or it could be someone else doing that to you. The Nine of Cups. So think about what your true wishes are in life. What does your heart really want? And be firmer about that, about your life going well, and you being allowed to have your wishes fulfilled. What do you want for your birthday, Pisces? Be truthful about that. What do you really want in your life, Pisces? It's okay for you to have it. You don't need to be the martyr. You don't need to be the one that misses out. You don't need to put everyone else first, Pisces. What do you want? People want to make you happy, Pisces. Love life, Pisces. What's going on in your love life? Separation. Separation still is what I just heard there. You're still in separation. Why? Because of this bullshit that's going on. The lie. Someone's lying to themselves. Maybe you're both lying to yourselves about why you can't be together, why you shouldn't be together, all of that. Release. Yes. One way or the other, release it. Release the bullshit or release the person. Both. Why not both? You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. It feels like you're in a cage to me, Pisces, and you don't need to be. You can set yourself free. You can set yourself free from that cage. It's self-imposed cage. You're imagining it. It's not really there. Yes or no question, Pisces? What is it? Think of it now. Press pause if you're not ready. And your answer is no. It's a no, Pisces. Nope. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, we're through, everybody. Thanks for your support of my channel, your likes, your shares, your comments, you're even watching it. It's very much appreciated. And have an amazing week. Hope you enjoy it thoroughly. I'll see you next time. Bye.